Hello, wrestling fans. Good friend here, Jenny Vaughn. And this one's called The Undertaker WrestleMania 36. Friends, I have to tell you, since 1991, when I was 17, I'm 46 now. You know, I've always been a fan of the dead man's work. No question. It clashes with Hulk Hogan, Diesel, Yokozuna, even Sid, and Bret Hart, to name a few. Well, let's not forget Stone Cold and The Rock. However, having said that, rumor mill is this, the Daily Mirror right here. The Undertaker is set for WrestleMania 36 Dream Match as WWE Icon to return against AJ Styles. Now, I understand that he wants to go ahead and put new talent over in some way, shape, or fashion. Nothing wrong with that. But anyway, let's read right here, shall we? WWE Icon The Undertaker could be ready himself for a return to the ring at WrestleMania 36 against one of the best wrestlers in the world. The dead man did not appear at WWE WrestleMania 35 last year, leaving many fans disappointed as his bouts have become a cornerstone of the event. Taker, real name Mark Calloway, 54, did turn up on the following night's episode of Raw when he attacked Elias during a musical performance. He then defeated WCW icon Goldberg in an era-strewn bout at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia in June before a return to form the following month. Yes, everyone was talking about stinker that was, weren't they? All right. The Phenom teamed with Roman Reigns' Extreme Rules in a no-holds-barred tag team match when they bested Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. He was last seen on TV on SmackDown in September when he was interrupted by Sami Zayn and delivered a chokeslam to the young pretender. Yeah, that guy's a pretender more than one, isn't he? Anyway, now WrestleZone is reporting that the Demon of Death Valley could be back in action at the Show of Shows in April versus none other than AJ Styles. The prospect of the veteran facing off with the phenomenal one and a never before seen clash in Tampa, Florida on April 5th is truly mouth-watering. Well, that's true. AJ's been sidelined since suffering a shoulder injury in the Royal Rumble match last month when he was speared by returning Hall of Famer Edge. Now it is believed he will be taking on one of the greatest legends in the history of the business in a match Styles, 42, has long waited to take place. All the way back in January 2018, ahead of Raw 25, Styles revealed to Mirror Sport that in a match with the Taker at Mania was on his bucket list. Good bucket list. He told Mirror Sports Neil Dawkins it would be a regret if he had never got to stand across the ring from a Taker who was at the stage was thought to be retired. That's true. Well, at least semi-retired. I don't know if he's retired. I don't know what's going on, but that would be a regret that I may never, ever have the opportunity to get in the ring with him. That's true. With 7-time world champion Undertaker entering his 5th decade in the ring, and his 6'10" frame finally starting to show some signs of ring rust, pairing him against a man as agile and athletic as Styles makes perfect sense. AJ is a tremendous worker, and the prospect of him clashing with a master of ring psychology and storytelling like the dead man screams match of the night potential. The only confirmed match of WrestleMania at the Raymond James Stadium is WWE Champion Brock Lesnar defending his title against Drew McIntyre. Other matches being rumored include Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch facing NXT's Shayna Baszler, Universal Champion Bray Wyatt taking on Roman Reigns, and Charlotte Flair going one-on-one with NXT's World Champion Rhea Ripley. I had to throw in that whoop. Ric Flair told her, Rick, I'm sorry. I just couldn't pass it up. I'm being mischievous. But as a fan, you can tell wearing this hat right here. This is my little ode to the dead man. And, I regret that too much time has passed for him and Sting to get on, because Sting's kind of got, some ring rust too. Not that Sting couldn't probably possibly pull something together, but after the Goldberg disaster, Taker might be a little wary working with Sting. And that's my opinion. I don't know if there's been any conversation between the two men with Vince or the WWE. I have no idea. But I will go so far as to say that back in the day, you go back, say 1999, or let's say 1996, somewhere in that time, Sting and Undertaker would have been hot. I mean, you talk about two guys tearing the house down. Goodness gracious alive. But this thing with AJ Styles, younger guy, still full of agility and things of that nature, piss and vinegar. This is going to be something to see if they pull it off. And Taker's been known to pull all the stops out. And like the Big Show, and I'm paraphrasing, put a big S on his chest and become Superman. Taker can do it. However, depends on the opponent too, because after the show in Saudi Arabia with Goldberg, well, I think he might be better off going with Styles and Sting any day of the week. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. And hey, I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Slacked off for a few days. Been doing odds and ends. Life happens, y'all. And hey,